Hey guys, this is Gunboy 7th Street here doing a quick video, basically a comparison between the AR and the AK platform. This isn't going to be, I'm going to have probably like 3 different parts or 2 different parts to this video. This is part 1, basically just a overview, just talk about it, not the actual guns themselves, comparing them so you guys can see them. I wish I could do that, but I only have an AR right now. I don't know if you guys seen my video of me shooting my new AR. But if you haven't, go check it out. It's a pretty cool video. It's just me at my local gun range shooting my new 6-hour M400. If I ever get my hands on an AK47, I'll definitely do a really in-depth comparison. But right now, I'm just going to do a quick little talk about it. Basically, the AR is the American sweetheart version of the semi-automatic rifle. Military uses it, they use the M16, but AR is the commercial version of it, basically. You guys are beginners out there. And AK-47 is widely used. It's probably the most, I think it is the most used rifle, like in other militaries and stuff. Like the Taliban fighters uses them. There's a bunch of crazy people, terrorists that use AK-47s. That's why people, whenever they see an AK, they're like, oh wow, that's bad. But AKs can be for good, and they're really good rifles. They're much more reliable than an AR. Some of you guys might get mad, but basically they have a gas piston system. There are some ARs that have that, but basically the gas hits a piston. The piston drives the bolt back and then cycles a new round. With the AR, it's a direct gas impingement system, which is basically an average AR-15, but some of the more expensive ones use gas piston systems. But direct gas impingement systems are less reliable than the gas piston systems in an AK-47. That's why you always see like AKs getting thrown in the sand and the water, and they'll always keep working. You don't even have to clean them. But with ARs, they're more precision rifles. Basically, they're much more accurate than an AK, because AKs, the round they shoot is a 7.62 by 39, and AR shoots a 5.56 or 223. 223 is a lot smaller round in diameter, and I'm not sure about length. I'm not sure. I never researched that yet. But a 7.62 by 39 is a much hard-hitting round compared to a 5.56 out to about 300 yards, and then it starts to lose its accuracy. And then that's when the AR-15 comes in hand, because it'll just keep going. At 600 yards, you'll be able to hit targets with a nice scope and a good shooter. Because the 5.56 is a really nice round for accuracy, I guess, for a semi-automatic rifle. So some people debate, do I want more stopping power for close ranges? Like for a combat rifle, I would say AK would be better, just because the round is a much more hard-hitting round, and it's a very reliable gun. AR is more for like the special ops person, because it's more of like a precision rifle. It's not really like a combat rifle that you just like the military uses it as that, like the M16s and stuff. But I've heard that in the first Vietnam War or something like that, there's a lot of complaints through it because there's a lot of problems and malfunctions. But nowadays, I heard that if you just keep it clean, it'll work pretty good. But with the AKs, I mean, anyone can learn how to shoot an AK. All you have to do is learn how to work the bolt and put a magazine in and shoot it. That's it. But with the AR-15, you need to learn how to take it apart and clean it, because it can get dirty and malfunction. That's why basically the AK-47 is chose by these Taliban fighters, because most of these guys are just none education at all, and they don't know how to do this stuff. They just grab a rifle and they'll never have to clean it, and it'll always work for them practically. That's why the AK is considered a better rifle than the AR. But in my opinion, I like ARs better. I like the design better. I think the ergonomics are much better, and there's much more like accessories for them, and they come like standard with rails usually, unless you get like the plastic carbine. But yeah, basically that's it. With the AR, you can get much more accessories, and in my opinion, I think they look cooler. And AKs, I don't know, I think they kind of look ugly. AKs are generally cheaper than ARs. I'm pretty sure. Like you can get a really good AR. I mean AK. Like you can get up to 1,000, and then like that's a low end AR, basically. So yeah, I mean if you're looking for a good gun, and you like the AK platform, I guess you could go with an AK or self-defense, like home defense, if you're trying to protect your family, because it's a much more hard-hitting round, and it'll stop them on the first shot. Instead of an AR, you might have to take multiple shots to take down the person. So basically, that's my opinion on these two guns. I'll have another part of this. It's pretty interesting. You guys can check out other videos of other channels. They're pretty good. But this is just my thoughts on it. And please rate, comment, subscribe. And just thanks for the subs and everyone.